What's up, guys? My name is Nick, and this is the ROK Music Review, your place to discover and discuss Korean music. And I'm back with a song review. I already did my reaction, of course, to the song Kiss Later from the January Girl of Loona. Her name is YeoJin, and it is time to go a little bit deeper into this song, because of course all I was really able to say for my reaction was that was fun, I enjoyed it. So let's talk about why it was fun and what I kind of found to be fun about it. So of course I want to discuss the song a little bit more. I just want to discuss the group a little bit more as well, and of course I can't edit that discussion or that bit onto the end of the video, so we're going to do it in this one. So the main thing here that makes this song fun and that I really enjoy about it is that it's got an interesting influence of music genres in it, that I at least feel, which I may or may not be wrong. The experts in music genres out there can definitely correct me if I am wrong, but I am feeling like there is a little dash, some flavor of swing or some big band kind of flavor in this song. And I think that's cool. It gives it a definitely an upbeat sort of tempo. I mean, that music in general is just kind of, upbeat in nature. Is definitely something. I mean, you're meant to dance to it. It's like music. It was like the dance music back in the day, So that was really it. And you can really feel the swing kind of feel to it during the verse. Just the cadence of the lyrics and of course the instrumentation, the way that the beat comes off definitely does, give that feel. And also a little bit of the instrumentation as well is built out of, that big band instrumentation. You got some bass, a little upright bass, you got some brass, you got some drums. I mean, some of that stuff isn't particularly unique to that specific of genre or that band composition, but it does actually, play a part, especially in the way that the composition uses those instruments. It definitely does, give a feeling of swing. And, it's not really, and it also does make sense, right, that they would take the idea of that, that band composition of whoever, and then add a little bit of a contemporary flair to it with the inclusion of some more modern day instruments, such as the electric guitar. That's in there as well, and it's definitely, cool. So, while you've got a song that's kind of based on on a sound and genre of music that's, 60 years old, 50 billion years old, from the 40s and 50s, earlier than that even, it's got a feel to it that doesn't make it, particularly old. And I guess too, you would really say that it does feel a bit, a musical kind of feel or something like that. It would be a song that kind of fits okay as well with a with a stage production as well. And that kind of music and that kind of genre just in general fits with that. So I mean, that's what I got from that. And then that's what really makes it fun, is because listening to that with just the way that it's been composed and instrumentation and just the way all of that is presented, just the composition of the music, just makes it super fun to listen to. It's really awesome, and I definitely do enjoy it. And the swing kind of feel that I get through the verses keeps the verses interesting, because a lot of times and frequently, right, it's not the main point of the verses to be the main point of the song, right? That's not the point. It's why you got the chorus. That's why you've got the catchy lines during the chorus, that everybody can sing along to, because they're super easy to sing to, super easy to remember, and all that stuff. But the verses in this are actually pretty memorable, whereas a lot of times they're not. They're just served to be a not particularly super boring parts to get you from chorus to chorus. And it's just, as I kind of said, with the way that the swing feel really shines through, is the cadence of the vocals and the way that the music is composed really just makes it, interesting. You just want to rock back and forth like that to the beat, because it just kind of flows like that. And that it's cool. It's not very frequently where I get there's a verse in a song that I actually get amped up over, that I'm like, whoa, this is the best verse I've heard all month or all year. And I got the feeling from this one, and that's definitely really good. And so, I mean, that's really it. I mean, that's really the main aspect that gives this song a, you know, the just a fun feeling. I mean, the genre that I think that I feel the influence out of is just upbeat, you know, up tempo, fun. It's dance music. It's dance music from back before your grandparents were alive, you know. And that's you know, cool, and it's good. It's fun, you know. It's like 100 years. 60, 70, 80 years from now, you know, when they're making their music that's based on our dance music, you'll be like, yeah, this is fun. It sounds a little bit different, but it's fun, you know. So that's really what I got. And so we're gonna close the video off, right, with just a little bit of discussion, or just my thoughts and stuff, really briefly on this group and the promotions that are coming out with this, because it's something crazy. So it's going to be, I am really, really enjoying this. I think that as far as a business strategy and all this stuff, it's really, really, really good. And I think that ultimately it's going to set this group up for a really, really strong debut. So to draw a comparison, whether it's fair, whether people are going to think it's fair or not, is I'm going to compare them to Twice. So Twice had their, you know, survival show before the group was, you know, before the lineup for the group was decided and before they made their debut. And so I would compare, you know, 16 to the monthly releases of music and a single and an album that goes with each member of this group. And, you know, what that's going to do is people are going to say, like, I like this member's song more than the others, or, you know, there's going to be people who like this member's song but don't particularly like everybody else, who will then be interested in the group when they make their debut, which I do think is the main factor for the reason why Twice was so spectacularly popular when they made their debut. I mean, they had a massive fan base of people who were supporting individual members that, for some reason, or that, you know, were able to come together and support the group in a spectacularly massive way. And so, you know, that's really, really great. And I think that you know, this way is it's just a different way of promoting, of, you know, building the brand and building the group up, similar to how JYP did Twice before their debut, but the means is different. Not to mention that they're selling physical albums of every single girl's release for every single month. And, like, I mean, people are buying it. I mean, I would buy it if I was a fan of the group, you know, without a doubt. And I mean, they're like your average price for an album, and they're like full on, I think, productions and all that stuff too. So that's like, you're gonna have people who are buying the entire set of 12 albums before they even debut, and that's also something that's interesting, right? That right there is building up a loyal fan base to buy your product even before they've even officially released a song as Loona, which is crazy to me. That's crazy. I mean, it's just all positive things, you know, as far as the business aspect of it. Like I said, setting this group up for some massive success. So that's really all I got. That's all I got. Real quick on that point, real quick on the song review. And that's it. So I want to know if you have listened to this song more since it was released. You know, I want to know, what specific things do you like or do you dislike about the song? You know, whatever it is, you know, it's completely valid and you are not wrong in any way. So I want to discuss it with you, of course. So post your thoughts and all that stuff down in the comments below, or you could, you know, hit me up on Twitter, and check out all the other links to support the channel and stuff like that down in the description box below. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.